Dear seekers, let us walk together into a mystery so profound, so simple, that it slips through the fingers of even the most intelligent mind. And yet, it is the very foundation of liberation. We are taught since childhood that we are the observers of the world, the ones who see the trees, the stars, the flowing river, the rising and falling breath. The world is out there, we are in here. There is a boundary, they say, the seer and the seen. But today I invite you to pause. Close your eyes for a moment and ask, who is seeing? You might say, my eyes. But the blind man has eyes too. They do not see. Then you might say, my brain sees, processes light. But the brain is matter, flesh folds, neurons. It does not see, it interprets. Then who sees? Who is it that knows light and dark? Who is aware of the sky and the sorrow? Who? This question is not merely intellectual, it is the gateway to everything. And here, we turn to the Buddha. Once, during the early days of his teaching, the Buddha sat quietly under a tree in a small village. A philosopher approached him full of knowledge and pride. He asked, "What is the substance of the soul? What is the element of consciousness? Is it permanent or impermanent?" The Buddha, as always, did not answer immediately. Instead, he looked into the man's eyes with stillness, with silence, and then said, "Just as a flame arises when a match strikes wood, awareness of experience arises when the eye meets form, the ear meets sound, the mind meets thought. It is born in the moment of contact, fleeting, dependent, not a fixed thing, but the one who is aware of this dance, that presence behind all appearances, is untouched, unchanging. That is not something born. That is what is. You are not what is seen. You are not even the eye that sees. You are the seer of the eye." Dear seekers, this is the secret. The seer is not a part of what is seen. The seer cannot be located in the mirror, the body, or even the mind. You are not the image. You are not even the lens. You are the light behind the lens, the still witness through which the entire play appears and disappears. The Upanishads whispered this long before. That which sees through the eye, hears through the ear, thinks through the mind, that is the self. But here is the breathtaking truth. The seer is not separate from the seen. When the ego dies, when the identification with body and thought dissolves, the separation between seer and seen collapses like a dream. What remains is one seeing, not two. It is like a wave realizing it is not separate from the ocean. It still dances, still rises and falls, but now it knows. I was never apart. This is what happened under the Bodhi tree, when the Buddha sat beneath that tree, unmoving for 7 days. He passed through every layer of illusion. He saw past desire, past memory, past fear, even past the idea of I. And finally, what remained was not Gautama seeing the world. What remained was pure seeing, without a seer and without a seen. And in that moment, the earth bore witness, and the chains of birth and death shattered forever. So today, dear seeker, when you feel caught in the drama of life, in the pain of your story, in the restlessness of the world, pause and ask who is watching. Not to get an answer, but to dissolve into that question. The more you watch, the more you disappear. And when you disappear, the divine appears. That is the mystery. That is the miracle. So be still, be present, be the light behind the eyes, and you will find that the universe you thought you were looking at was actually looking at itself through you. And that, my dear seekers, is the sacred union, where the seer and the seen become one. May you walk this path with awareness. May you remember who you truly are, and may the silence within you reveal the eternal light